Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first video, so I'm a little nervous, and if it seems weird, it probably because it will be weird, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm learning and I'm gonna be learning how to edit more things, so hopefully as I do these, it'll kind of come together a little bit more. If you see my eyes are a little weird, it's because of my ring light, and if I look down, it's because my dogs are in here. So what I wanted to do, because it's October and I'm feeling inspired, was do a Halloween makeup look. Super easy for super cheap. So what I did was I bought the Super Value, super cheap Halloween makeup. It was like $6 at CVS. And so we're gonna be creating some looks with this, and hopefully if you're in a pinch and you need some inspiration or what to do, you can do this makeup look. And the beauty about this and it being a Halloween makeup look is that you could really do whatever you want. There's not a right way, there's not a wrong way. It's just however you want to do it at whatever experience level that you have in makeup. Some things that I have sitting by me that I think are going to be useful is I have a damp Real Techniques sponge, and that's the sponge I'm just going to use for my regular makeup. And then I have these triangle sponges. It came with one, but I bought an extra pack, and you don't have to because the set does come with one. But I got these damp too because I think the cream makeup will kind of apply easier with it being damp, but I don't know, it's trial and error and we'll see because I haven't worked with it yet. So what I'm going to do is start by priming my whole entire face, and that I have an Hourglass primer. It's like a sample that came from Sephora. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit on my sponge, and I'm just gonna put it everywhere on my face. All right, so now what I'm going to do is get a sponge and just kind of mess with this orange shade. All right, now I'm back. I'm kind of happy with this desired look, like the shade of it. I'm going to just put some in my hairline just to make it kind of blend a little bit better. And you could take this however far down your neck you really want, or even on your ear. It just depends what hairstyle you're gonna wear and really kind of what look you're going for ultimately. So my next thing is going to be making the jack-o'-lantern nose, eye, and then my mouth. I think the easiest way to do that would be to take the cream makeup into it, and I don't know if I want to use one of the things that it came with or one of my own brushes. So let's just see if I even have a brush that I think would work good for it. Okay, so I'm going to take just a brush like that. I'm just gonna dip into one of these and just dip into the black, and I'm just gonna start making kind of like lines like how pumpkin would have. I'm not doing it dark, just kind of starting super light. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with just the little brush that it came with, that little slide thing. I'm actually gonna take the yellow in the little cream palette, get it on the brush, and I'm just gonna put some highlights right here. Black, and just kind of do the very middle of the lines with the cream. Super light. I'm going to try to make it super precise too. Okay, so now you can see it's kind of darker. I'm gonna just take the other side of this little thing and just kind of blend. Actually, I lied. That wasn't really working out so good, so I'm going to take my brush that I had and I'm just going to dip back into the black cream and blend outwards. And that's where I'm just going to lightly go and just make everything look a little bit more just kind of like dingy and dirty. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my second round of the black paint and just go over everything again and just fine tune it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and like make my face look like it's actually breaking up. And to do that, I'm just going to go back in with the orange brush. I'm just gonna kind of slightly dip back in and make it a little bit more going out in the places where I want to. Okay. So that's pretty much done. I'm going to take the black that I had before and just gonna trace the parts of my faces that I want to come out in. Now the beauty of this makeup look is that it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm gonna try to make this line pretty dark. Now that that is done, I'm going to take the brush that I kind of used to blend, and I'm just gonna kind of blend these spots down a little bit. Okay, and I'm just gonna go back in with the black and try to deepen these lines up again. Now I don't like how much like that got, so I'm just gonna kind of go in and blend it again. Okay, now the longest part that this whole makeup look has taken is just kind of shading everything and just kind of creating that depth. You don't really want things to be perfect. You kind of want to have a little bit of it to be messy and just kind of blended. So you see how like the top is just pushed in. You kind of just want more of a gradation, and that is going to really, I think, make or break the look. Okay. So now that I'm done with the scary side, I'm going to finish up this side here. And I'm pretty much just gonna put false eyelashes on, and then I'll be back. Alright, so now we are back for the finished look. I decided to really not do much to this side. However, you could do a small contour here and, you know, really take this to whatever level you want. As you can see up close, there are some imperfections, but I think that just kind of adds to the look. And if you haven't been practicing makeup, you might, you know, it's just an easy look that anyone can do. And I think what really makes the look is the time you spend blending it. So if you want it to look better, take your time, make sure you just like keep working at it. It's hard to work with, I will say, but once you kind of get in the groove of how things are blending and how things are layering, it's a lot easier. So that's it. And you could really wear this with any black, I would say maybe just an all black outfit, or if you have an orange t-shirt. And like I said, you can take it all the way down here. I'm not going anywhere with this look on. I'm just gonna wipe it all off after I do this video. So really, you can be as creative and go as far with it, or just stop and say what I have is good and do something more simplistic. But I hope you guys found this interesting, and maybe let me know what else you would like to see. I think I might make a more cute makeup look instead of a scary one after this, or let me know if you want something more scary, more like bloody, more drastic than this, and we'll see you with another look next time. Bye.